So let's just cross over to Mombasa and listen into the FKF president and Paul Put.
Yes. The Sekafa Senior Challenge is already with us. Maybe what's your target as your first assignment?
First of all, it gives me the opportunity to have a view of the local players. Some of the players who play in other countries, maybe they will enjoy us. It is depending the timing of the competitions. So it will give me a good time to watch the local players, to know him. I'm not going to say that I will interfere from immediately, but I will give certainly my input. But you have to understand, I need also time, certainly about the local players to learn them. Because football is not only the technical side on the field, it's also the tactical, but it's also the psychological side. So I have to learn, I have to involve with the players, I have to talk with the players and see their performance. And then I will make my first idea, and then I will do my interference if it's necessary. But there is a starting up, there is something, there's a foundation. Rome is not built in one day. They have a foundation, so I will keep going on the foundation that there is. And then we will do step by step, time by time, but with the ambitions, not only for the senior national team coach, but national team, but also for the local national team.
Yeah. Two questions in one for you. Number one, with your CV, what you've achieved in the African continent, we'd assume that it's the top-tier teams of nations that will go for you. I'm sure there were other offers, but what convinced you to come to Kenya? And are you going to pick your own technical team to work with? Or the federation as an input of who you work with?
First question, you know, it's like you fall in love for the first time. When you fall in love for the first time, you have the butterflies in your stomach. So I don't know, I cannot explain, but the first conversations I had with the president, it's like you have the butterflies in the stomach. That means I make a challenge also with the Gambia, which is a very small country. At that time when I came to Burkina Faso, it was not big. When I went to Jordan, it's very small. But the respect that I receive from African people, the belief in me, that's giving me the reason why I want a new challenge, and I choose Kenya, because I know you can achieve something. If you go to bigger countries, Togo, Ivory Coast, name it, I'm sure I have some options, but it's still also the feeling, the love. I don't know the country, but I've been informed. I've been also contacting people. And what for me is important, to get a relationship with the people. So I'm a coach, but I cannot do it alone. First of all, I need, of course, the president of the federation. I need the players. I need the public. I need you guys, media, very important, because we don't want to play 11 against 11. We want to play 12 against 11. So I need everybody, the communication from me to the public, that the public comes to the stadium, to be behind. I know how it works. I did it in the Gambia, I did it in Burkina, I did it in Jordan, and I did it in Algeria, and that makes me now the challenge to do it for Kenya. And that gives me, honestly, a very good feeling. I'm not long in the country for a few days, but already if I met the people, if I see the people, the kindness and things like that, it gives me a good feeling. And when you start with a good feeling, when you're free in the head, then you can bring the results. So let's say we are engaged and we are waiting for the marriage.
Thank you.
For the technical stuff, so I've been talking with the president. I'm sure that you took also the informations. I have the opportunity. I have the opportunity to bring people on board, like my assistant who was in Burkina. He went with me to Jordan. So he was the assistant coach of the national team of Belgium. He was my assistant coach in Belgium. He's somebody who can make him free only for the games. But I have a staff And I can tell you, in football, details are very important. So it comes with the medical stuff. It's important. Because why? We are dealing with players who play high level. If I talk about Victor, about some players play in China, in Belgium, everywhere, you know they are working with top level. On the side of the coach, on the side of the medical side, technical, everything. So we cannot afford to do less. We have to improve. And how we can improve, that's what I discussed with the president. That's why also I've been choosing Kenya, because the president has a vision. And I agree with his vision, and if you let me work and we can come to one unit, I'm sure we can do it. But to answer straight to your questions, I will take people on board to help Kenya for the good results. I will take on board. And not expensive.